In this video, we're going to address one of the biggest questions all traders of all levels have asked. Where do I place my stop? Since this is a huge subject, we're planning to cover different types of stop losses on a video series on a playlist we're going to call Where Do I Place My Stop? So if you're not subscribed, make sure to do so now so you can watch this series and many more. This video was taken from a lesson in Technical Analysis Institute Plus, where you receive a video lesson every week. And you also get access to Professor Aldo Lagrutta, a certified market technician, to ask him any questions you might have and receive a video answer every week. We also offer exclusive and deep discounts to our members on all of our products and services. So if you want to participate in Plus, click the link below.
In today's lesson, we are tackling a subject that is at the heart of trading success. I am referring to the use of protective stops and where to place them to effectively manage risk without being prematurely stopped out. This is an issue of supreme importance because it is not just about minimizing losses, but about enhancing your strategy for sustained success. The subject is large and we will not be able to cover it in one lesson, so we'll be speaking about it in different videos that we will alternate with other topics on technical analysis and of course more point and figure lessons. We have all experienced that seemingly malicious moment when the price heads straight to our stop loss, knocks us out of the trade, and then promptly continues in our desired direction. It is as if a carnival of traders on the other side is watching, enjoying, and laughing at us and our misfortune. That makes traders of all levels have a burning question. Where do I place my stop loss? They ask numerous trading gurus, but instead of guidance and a proper answer, in response they are often met with another question. Well, how much money are you willing to lose? Imagine the frustration because, let's be honest, no one enters a trade wanting to lose money. I'm sure when you enter a trade, you do it because you believe prices are going to move in your direction and you'll be making some money. So we'll try to cover this topic in details in the next few videos that, as I said, will alternate with other topics on technical analysis. So let's start today by defining what exactly is a stop loss. A stop loss is a predetermined amount of risk that a trader is willing to accept with each trade. But let me be clear. That's not an amount that the trader is willing to lose, as many fake gurus are telling you, but an amount a trader is willing to accept as a potential loss based on their account size and their risk tolerance as well. Some traders may have a good account size, but when they lose even a small amount, they panic and freeze. Personally, I don't even use the term stop loss. I always refer to it as a protective stop. Why? Because it better represents the function of the so-called stop loss, and most importantly, I find that using the proper term, it helps our psychology and approach. It is not the same to think of something that makes us lose as to think of something that protects us. We create a different relationship with that subject. And that's exactly what a protective stop is designed to do. It protects us. It limits the losses we may have on a security position. It also has a secondary function. Setting a stop loss is not just about protecting your account, but also about giving clear cutoffs to prevent emotional decision making that could lead you to even larger losses. For instance, you are in a trade where you bought and the price starts moving against you. Panic starts to set in and you are looking at the screen as if you were looking at a horror movie. In the best case scenario, you are thinking, I've got to find a place to get out of this trade before I lose even more. In the next pullback, I'll get out. But more likely your brain will be screaming, "Get out now!" So you get out of the trade in a hurry, only to watch the market turn right around and head back up in your original direction. Frustrated, you think, "If I had just held on a little longer, why didn't I trust my analysis?" And here's the kicker. Without a stop loss, you might have done the opposite. Imagine the price kept dropping, but instead of exiting, you convince yourself it'll turn around soon and you stay in the trade. As the losses pile up, your emotions take over, and what started as a manageable loss turns into something much worse. This is where the stop loss steps in as the hero of the day. It's not just about cutting your losses early, it's about preventing that spiral where you go from thinking, "I'll just wait a little longer," to "How did I let this get so bad?" So your protective stop is kind of a bouncer at the door of your trading club. Sure, its primary job is to protect your capital, but it also plays a crucial role in keeping the party under control. Without stop loss, your emotions, like a rowdy, out-of-control crowd, might take over the dance floor, causing chaos and potentially turning a small mistake into a full-blown disaster. The stop loss bouncer says, "Sorry, pal, you are not getting in," and ensures that your trading strategy stays cool, calm, and collected, preventing those wild emotional swings from turning your account into a disaster zone. Obviously, placing a protective stop is not a cure against all trading psychological issues, but it is a start. We need to start seeing the protective stop as a safety net, keeping us from riding a losing trade all the way to the bottom and making sure our small setback doesn't snowball into a much larger financial disaster, typically resulting in the loss of a trading account. Basically, we need to change our attitude towards stops, and instead of resenting them like a punishment, we should learn to love their protective function, and all that starts with moving from the use of the term stop losses to the use of the term protective stops.